Test our unacceptance of the breakdown of rule of law and the disrespect for the Constitution of Nigeria by the Nigerian government. We are here this morning to register our unacceptance of what is going on. As Nigerians, we are entitled to the freedom of speech, entitled to express ourselves. So we urge all Nigerians to speak up. This is the time to rescue our country and show love to our country. Yes. Thank you. That's what we're here to do, and we'll continue.
Fellow comrades all over the world, we are here standing well for justice and equality. Human rights is an important charter in the UN document, and we are here to defend human rights. The unlawful detention and illegal arrest of some prisoners of conscience has gone beyond manageable proportions, and we are here to speak very loud and clear that whatever that is going on in Nigeria has invaded human rights space. The invasion of a court, while the judge was still sitting, has sent us to global ridicule, and we are here to stand against every form of attack on the judiciary. We say no to dictatorship, we say no to impunity, we say no to anti-rule of law, we say no to militocracy in a democracy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, we are Nigerians in diaspora. And today we stand in Austin, Texas, coming out to peacefully protest with the ongoing issue in Nigeria. Nigeria happens to be one of the largest markets in Africa. Right now, the judicial system is being stepped upon by what we call a government of tyranny. President Muhammadu Buhari was re-elected for his second term under a democratic regime. But right now, they cannot even obey a judicial law, a judicial order. It is appalling, it is despicable, and it is unacceptable. We are not going to keep quiet. When silence goes around in a community, then things happen. If you do not speak now, when you die, you cannot speak. Lawmakers, pay attention. You people are supposed to call this government to order. You know, they fear. Nigeria is our own. We'll get it back.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you, comrade.
Yes, sir.
We have the fundamental right to express ourselves, speak up when injustice is being raised in the land.
Yeah.
And if we fail to speak, it will be our shame, it will be our failure. So we have chosen not to fail, we have chosen not to be boxed, and we have chosen to speak truth to power. And we are calling on the Nigerian government to release all prisoners of conscience, like Omoyele Sowore,
Yes.
prisoner of conscience, Mandate, Bakare, prisoner of conscience, Abba Jalingo, and so many others that are been put incommunicado for the simple reason of speaking truth to power. We believe the government that is formed under the rule of law must abide and do the business of the government under the same rule of law. The law is the law. If the government cannot obey its laws, we are afraid what the government is asking the citizens to do.
That's right.
We are peace-loving people. We believe in one country. We believe in peace, harmony, and a system that works for everybody. At the moment, the country called Nigeria is working for less than 5% of the population. The remaining 95, they have no hope, they have no future. The future has been bastardized, has been hijacked. Our Commonwealth has been, taken over by a few hands, and they do not care about the masses.
The ruling class.
This cannot continue to be the situation. It must change.
Yes.
The time for change is now. We have to revolutionize the way business is conducted. We are asking the government to immediately put its vehicle of tyranny on full brakes and make a U-turn and follow to the letter the provisions of the Constitution, which is the body of law that governs everybody and every citizen in that country. The rule of law is straightforward. The simple reason for the rule of law is the sustainability of peace. And that is what we're asking. We're not asking for too much. We're asking for what is due the people. We are asking that all the demands of Revolution Now, organized by Sowore, should be considered, reviewed, tweaked to the extent the government is comfortable, and let there be peace in the land. We demand for the immediate and unconditional release of Sowore.
Yes.
He is the voice of the people.
Yes.
He is representing 99% of Nigerians who cannot speak for themselves.
Yes.
He is the voice of the voiceless. He is the eye of the blind. He is the ear of the deaf. And he is the leg of the lame. We ask the government to listen to the voice of reasoning and do the needful. Please obey the law that brings you to power. The law is the law.
Yes.
We are calling on the National Assembly, the President of the Senate, the Deputy President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House, the leadership of the House, to wake up from their deep sleep. You were sent to Abuja for a purpose. You are sent there to ensure that the citizens enjoy the benefits of democracy.
Yes.
At the moment, nobody is smiling in the country. The dividends of democracy is elusive at the moment, and we are challenging you to wake up and right the wrongs. Do your job. Do your job. Enough is enough. We have, this republic started in 1999 under Obasanjo. We had 16 years of PDP. Our common patrimony was mismanaged and plundered. Only a few hands made away with the money. Now we're in the days of ABC. Muhammadu Buhari came into power because there was frustration in the land and ultimate disappointment in the performance of the PDP. But today, those of us who were supporters of change that Buhari promised, we are ultimately disappointed, and we are asking General Muhammadu Buhari to wake up from his sleep. Baba Buhari, wake up from your sleep. This is not what we supported you to do. Please, wake up and do what the people need.
greatest Nigerian people. From the greatest to the greatest in the greatest Nigerian people. Fundamental Boza. Irrepressible move. Indefatigable Bagagidi. Indispensable Bakakboko. I want to talk. I want to yarn. I want to permutate. I want to vibrate. I want to internalize. I want to externalize. I want to inform. I want to transform. I want to reform. I want to form. I want to deposit. I want to transit. The greatest Nigerian people. I greet you all once more. I am Comrade Nyekenimi Saifera. If you like, you can call me Pajud. We are here this morning to cry from our inner spirit about the anomalies that is befalling our democracy
In Nigeria.
in the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes.
People went through election process to vote a democratic government.
Yes.
But the democracy has been militarized.
Yes.
Judges have been invaded.
Yes.
Illegal detentions have been made.
Yes.
People have been attacked for speaking up their mind.
Yes.
Protesters have been unlawfully detained.
Yes.
We are here to speak for freedom. We are here to speak for equality. We are here to speak for good governance. We pray the international community to wade into what is going on in Nigeria. According to the word of Bob Menendez, a distinguished senator of the United States, he said, Buhari has blatantly refused the bail of Sowore, who is a prisoner of conscience, and we are here to say no to such detention. He has been detained for over 140 days now, and we are here to say he should be released without any ties. Federal government of Nigeria release Sowore and other prisoners. Mandate Jalingo and Olawale Bakari.
Yeah.
Are you good? Nigeria people.
Great.
Great Nigeria people. Great Baba. Great Boza. Great
Jiggy.
My people, our request is simple as ABC. What do we want?
Freedom.
Free Sowore. What do we want?
Freedom.
Sowore. What do we want? Free Sowore. What do we want? Free Sowore. Now, to the prisoners of conscience. What do we want? Free all prisoners of conscience. Free all prisoners of conscience. What do we want?
Free all prisoners of conscience.
Sowore is a man who has provided voice for the voiceless. He has given a fight on behalf of the weak. And he has continued in his life to advocate for justice, freedom, and equality. But today, because the government of General Muhammadu Buhari, who, after contesting for 3 elections and lost, but called the sympathy of the Nigerian people, promising that he is a reformed Democrat. The Nigerian people bought his promises, hook, line, and sinker, that he will fight corruption, he will respect the rule of law, he will not rule by decree. But today, It is the opposite. Buhari today, his government is not respecting the rule of law, is not respecting court judgment and court orders. He picks and chooses which order he obeys.
By the blood of Jesus Christ.
Omoyele Sowore organized a revolution now, protest, and the purpose of the revolution now protest is to demand equity, justice, fair play for everybody, an economy that works for everybody. But he was seen as a threat with no offense. He was arrested and kept in custody
Okay.
for some days without trial. But when the government was forced to release him, that you cannot hold him beyond 48 hours without a charge, they now filed charges against him. And after the charges were filed, actually they went and seek what they call a 45-day order, which was granted by the judge to hold Omoyele for 45 days while they complete their investigation. After 45 days, they went to court and the judge ordered his release. The government refused to release Sowore, that they have not concluded their investigation. They were not granted an extension of the order to hold him, and they refused to release him. They went to court. Another judge granted him what we call stringent, inhumane bail conditions, which the lawyer fought. And at the end of the day, the bail conditions were met. When the lawyers met the bail conditions for Omoyele Sowore, the government still refused to let go of Omoyele Sowore. They went back to court and the judge gave them a 24-hour ultimatum to release Omoyele Sowore. After that, they reluctantly released Omoyele Sowore. Barely, not after 24 hours after the initial release, that bail obeying the bail condition or the release of Sowore, the government, through their agency TSS, the police, they swarmed the court where the hearing was held that morning, and they overtook the court. They overran the court, forcefully rearrested Omoyele Sowore inside the court, while the judge ran for her safety. It is appalling that the government that was formed or elected under a democratic provision will blatantly undermine the same constitution that brought them to power. We are asking the desecration of the court as demonstrated by the DSS and the security agents is wrong. It's against the fundamental human right of Omoyele Sowore. It's against the Constitution, and it has no place, and we are condemning it in totality. So we are asking the government to do the needful and release Omoyele Sowore unconditionally. Holding Omoyele Sowore without a court order is illegal, it's unconstitutional, it's a direct infringement on his fundamental human right. It's a direct infringement on the rights of Omoyele, wife and children, the aged mother, and no citizen should be subjected to that. If the government has any case against Omoyele Sowore, they should take it to court and let the court decide. But one arm of government cannot override the other. The executive is overriding the judiciary. As a matter of fact, they have hijacked it, and we are asking that they should follow the provision of the Constitution. We want peace. We are peaceful people. We want progress. We want development. Development can only come to be in the presence of peace. We want foreign investors to come and help create the job space, create industries that will lead to employment and reduce the unemployment of our youth. This is simple demand. It is not difficult, and we don't understand why the government has chosen to go in this direction. We ask them to peacefully leave Nigeria alone and let Nigeria determine and make a peaceful society that will work for everybody. Comrade, I will stop for now and let's do a little bit of solidarity songs, and we'll talk a little more as we forge ahead in our demand for a better Nigeria. Thank you.
Freedom come by struggle.
Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come.
Freedom come by struggle.
Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come.
Freedom come by struggle.
Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come.
Freedom come by struggle.
Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come.
Freedom come by struggle.
How you doing, Mr. Tokes?
Come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come.
Challenge you.
Yo, another challenge you.
Another challenge you.
Double challenge you.
Another challenge you.
Another challenge you. Another challenge you. Double challenge you.
Another challenge
You,
you.
another challenge you, another challenge you, double challenge you,
Another challenge you.
Another challenge.
you, another challenge you, double challenge you,
Another challenge you.
another challenge you, another challenge you, double challenge you.
Another challenge you.
Another challenge you, another challenge you, double challenge you.
Another challenge you.
Now we dey challenge you, now we dey challenge you, more challenge you.
Challenge you.
Now we dey challenge you, now we dey challenge you, Ferrari dey challenge you. Now we dey challenge you, now we dey challenge you, now we dey challenge you, Ferrari dey challenge you. Challenge you, now they challenge you, now they challenge you, They went back to the court since they did not obey the order for the release after meeting the bail condition, and the judge gave the government 24 hours ultimatum to release him, which he complied that same day in the evening. The following day morning was the continuation of the case. We went to the court, and the government, through their agent, the security agents, they call it DSS, Department of State Security, came with a huge entourage and invaded the court on the 6th of December and rearrested him inside the court.
They drag him.
We'll have the video clip, probably we'll show it to you. It's on YouTube, but we can share it with you. Right there, it was on chokehold inside the court, while the judge was sitting. And that is what we call desecration of the hallowed chamber of justice. And that is why we feel it is our obligation to add a voice to condemning such an act, because that is the recipe for anarchy. We want peace, we want the rule of law, and we want our constitution to be respected. So our coming out today is to add our voice to compel the government to respect the rule of law. That is our sole aim of coming out here. Thank you very much for listening, and at least paying attention to what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. No, thanks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you? I mean, I know you guys are out here, but so what's going on?
We are here for the detention of prisoners of conscience. We are here for a dictatorship government. We are here for a tyrant. We are here for the arrest of protesters in Nigeria. Sometime in August, Omoyele Sowore tagged a protest as Revolution Now, and he had some few demands. He demanded that 100,000 naira should be paid as minimum wage, living wage. He demanded that there should be overhauling of the system, that we should have a working system, and he demanded for the rule of law. At the eve of the protest, he was kidnapped. They took hostage of him and they kidnapped him while he was in his hotel room. He was taken out and nobody knew his whereabouts for days. And DSS confirmed, the Department of Security Service, they confirmed that he was with them. And his lawyer, senior advocate of Nigeria.
Okay, so yeah, so it's very so DSS is the
Department of State Security.
Okay, so this is my issue. Okay, if Ferrari, if you were elected, right, as president, and then you say that so how can you be in charge of everything? Now that as we see that there's like they diluted the power of the judicial.
Right.
What is that?
So let me, I think,
what does that show to you
well,
guys?
you know, okay. You know, they say once you're a military man, you're always a military man. And President Muhammadu Buhari has shown that logic. You know, he ruled Nigeria during the military regime. Everyone can attest to the comparisons of when he was a military ruler and even now. There's been no difference. And it's even worse. It is worse. Democracy is a government for the people, by the people, and for the people.
Yes.
Thank you.
So yeah, me myself, I'm a reporter, so I mean, I understand it's not good to meet with the press. So what is some stuff?
Yes, thank you for your question. One of the things we wanted to see in the country at this moment, number one priority is unconditional release of Omoyele Sowore, Bakare Mandate, Agba Jalingo. These are people who have spoken, and over 200 detainees or political prisoners in the country. There are several cases we can't even mention. We want all court orders obeyed. All court judgments obeyed unconditionally. You can't pick and choose which court order to obey. We want the judicial system to be respected.
Yes.
We want them to be independent.
Yes.
We want them to be in the best form they can ever be, to dispense their constitutional rights and duties. Also, we want the Nigerian legislature, which comprises of the Senate and the House of Reps, to wake up and save the country from the chaos it is right now. Because
I mean, like, why they...
Bros,
What is it? Sorry, what is it?
greeting.
Okay, they charged him with treasonable felony for trying to overthrow their government, which they're trying to indict him, and which is not the truth. He was just calling for a protest, and a peaceful protest, which is an inalienable right of every human being. We have the right to protest, the right to press, the right to express ourselves, the right for assembly as we are now. And those were the things he was doing, and they're trying to indict him falsely and charge him with treasonable act. And even till now, he's been detained with no arrest warrant. You know, we're asking, what are the charges? Why are you detaining him? Why are you arresting him? Why is he still under your custody? They haven't said anything yet, and we're still waiting.
In addition to what he said, the only thing I've seen is stalking the president. Charging and holding him for stalking the president. And that is ridiculous. Thank you very much.